Hey everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I will be giving my final thoughts and opinions on the K-drama True Beauty now that the show has ended. Many of these opinions are unpopular and popular. Please be respectful of my opinion and feel free to comment below your own, and if anyone does comment, I hope you will be respectful. Disclaimer: there will obviously be spoilers, so if you plan to finish the show after this video and don't want spoilers, feel free to click off. Second, if you can't handle hearing others' opinions, I also encourage you to click off this video if you want to spread hate. On with the video. Before you come at me with your pitchforks, please hear me out. While I was watching, I thought Ju-Gyeong and Suho moments were much more intimate and they seemed to connect with each other more. When Ju-Gyeong was around Seo-jun, they acted more like friends, and even when Seo-jun confessed, Ju-Gyeong seemed uncomfortable around him whenever he tried to make moves. Of course, this can be argued with the fact that she didn't like him back and many of Seo-jun's scenes were given to Suho, but I personally think Suho was a better fit in the drama. I am definitely more Team Suho than I am Team Seo-jun for the drama, although I find them both great people. Please once again hear me out. I myself don't think Ju-Gyeong or the actress Moon Ga-young is ugly at all. Ga-young is absolutely stunning and I would trade my soul to look like her. I most definitely don't like the concept that Ju-Gyeong is supposedly ugly because she has acne and wears glasses. However, this is sadly what society considers ugly. A great example of this is TikTok. I saw an Instagram post about comparing the standards for boys and girls by using acne. The boys' comments section was mostly filled with support and saying acne is hot, but on the girls' TikTok, people were calling her names. Society determines the standards no matter what, and this is why self-confidence is key in reality, no matter who tried to get you down for your looks. Having self-love will always overpower what anyone says. I think the idea of having Ju-Gyeong's sister and teacher, as well as Ju-young and Go-eun, Suo and Taehoon, even Seo-jun's friend and Ju-Gyeong's other friend, a couple, was an amazing idea. They made the show much more interesting, and if the show was about the love triangle and Soo-jin's betrayal, the show would be much boring and not as long. However, I do think they didn't give Soo-jin enough screen time, but I will talk about that in my other opinions. In the webtoon, Seo-jun had like two friends, those guys who own the clothing shop, but we kinda never see them again. Although they weren't bad characters, I find Seo-jun's big squad much more enjoyable to watch and see. Whenever I see them, they always make me laugh, and that one scene where they are all dressed like cheerleaders and chase after Seo-jun will always be in my mind, and how much they're loyal to Seo-jun just makes them more enjoyable to watch. Settle in, y'all, this might be a long one. So I don't like the way they made Seo-jun's character. In the beginning of the drama, Seo-jun literally tells Suho that he doesn't deserve happiness and blames him for Siwon's death, which I don't like at all, and it made me like Seo-jun a lot less. Of course, he has a good character development when they spend time together at the hospital, but I don't like the fact that they wrote no happiness line, and I found it too harsh. They also made Suho more softer, which I don't really mind, but I feel like he was more meaner in the webtoon, but maybe it's just me. You can say I'm being biased, but to be honest, if Suho did the same, I would be mad as well. Okay, so I understand that Suho was mad that Ju-Gyeong didn't tell her about her past, and I get it. However, the thing I don't understand is why she thought being mad at her was a good coping mechanism to think about it. Joo Gi-young was a victim of bullying, and when her bare-faced photos were released, most of the school turned on her, and having her best friend be mad at her probably wasn't helping Joo Gi-young feel better. She only forgave Joo Gi-young after she ran after her. However, I do understand why Soo-ah was mad, and her feelings probably overwhelmed her. But I wish she realized it sooner, because I think Joo Gi-young really needed the support earlier, along with Soo-ho and Seo-jun. Trigger warning: abuse. I'm disappointed they changed Soo-jin's storyline. Although the storyline in the drama is pretty good, I think her storyline in the webtoon gave her character more depth. Both of her situations were serious, but I think the webtoon would have made her story more interesting and something that would catch viewers' eyes and have more sympathy for her character. I've seen her character get a lot of hate, and it honestly confuses me, because although no one besides Joo Gi-young can really forgive her, which she did, the character doesn't deserve the hate. Abuse is a very sad and emotional thing to go through, and the pressure she had made it much worse. I think the drama is much better than the webtoon in terms of development. In the webtoon, Joo Gi-young doesn't have much character development, only Soo-ho, Seo-jun, and I think maybe some of her friends know what she looks like bare-faced, and she still isn't confident in her bare face. Meanwhile, in the drama, she can go out with her bare face anytime, and in the school scene, she goes to school with no makeup and continues not to wear makeup in school anymore. She shows a complete change and gains self-confidence, whereas in the webtoon she still only wears her bare face when she's at home. Although the webtoon is also good in many ways. I like the fact that they let Soo-ho take up cooking, which is a hobby he genuinely enjoys, but in the drama he takes up music, which I also think is fine, but the webtoon was more wholesome and cute and I liked it more. But at the same time, so many unnecessary amount of things happened in the webtoon, and I felt like some episodes were just fillers that didn't need to happen. It feels like they're just extending the story for no reason when the webtoon could have ended episodes ago. Having Seo-jun confess his love to Joo Gi-young at episode 15 had no point in my eyes. It was literally the second to last episode of the whole series, and they decide to have him confess at the 15th episode. Like, seriously, did they want him to fail? There was also no point, because there was so little time that they only went on 1 out of the 3 dates they promised each other. They could have had their second date, but they made Seo-jun reject her and go back to Soo-ho. Meanwhile, Seo-jun goes to cry in the stairwell, and that's where they end it. It all just felt so rushed that it became unnecessary for him to even confess at that point. This is the end of the video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below your own opinions on True Beauty. Please be respectful if you do. Have a good day, evening, wherever you are. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.